Yo, what up, you guys? Bacardi here, and today we're going to be checking out Sunmi's latest EP, 1/6. Been meaning to get to this one, and yeah, so listen to, You Can't Sit With Us. As good as the song is, really the music video is what stands out with that track. I did listen to the song by itself, and it's good, but it's like, you always kind of want to go back and just at least watch parts of the music video. The music video really stands out with this one. But I'm excited to listen to these songs. I'm just expecting nothing but good work. What's interesting is I'm here on the Wikipedia and, reading about it. It says the EP deals with profound inner emotions such as anger, confusion, sadness, and happiness that we can't help but go through in the gravity of our lives. Yeah, so I'm interested to see as far as the lyrics and what the songs are about, but also the sound of it. That's what I'm really excited for. Last song is Borderline. I did listen to that when it first came out, but only one time, I think. Then I kind of just put it off for some reason. So when I listen to it here, it's kind of going to be fresh again in my mind. But we're going to be starting off with Sunny.
Sunny. Oh, you can call me by my name. Baby, 준비해, 우린 떠날 거야. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. 늘 그리던 곳에 에메랄드빛 바다에 누워. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. 너와 잠들고파. 두려워 날 보는 시선들 이마야. Yeah, but we gon' fly. You make me brave, feel like I'm invisible. 뭐든 다 할래. Oh, you can call me Sunny, Sunny. Come next to me, call you my honey, honey. I'll be your
This is what I wanted as far as the sound.
Let's hit the road, my baby. 비구름도 막지 못해. Where are we going? Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Nope.
두려워져 깊은 바닷속 이마에. We're going down. 깜짝이야, 어디가 내 little turtle. 이름이 뭐냐? Oh, you can call me Sunny, Sunny. Come next to me, call you my honey, honey. I'll be your Sunny, Sunny. 이 하늘 아래 우린 Sunny, Sunny. 저길 빠져보는 노을 빛마저도 마치 feel paradise. 이 햇살과 나 함께한 모든 순간들이 꼭 영원할 것만 같아. Oh, you can call me Sunny, Sunny. Come next to me, call you my honey, honey. I'll be your Sunny, Sunny. 이 하늘 아래 우린 Sunny, Sunny. 푸른 바다 너만 있으면 돼. Oh, my deep ocean, you can call me Rain.
I love that line and how she sings it.
바람도 내 편이야, Sunny. Call me Sunny.
Okay, first things first. I've been saying her name wrong this whole time. I always say Sunmi, but is it Sunmi? Yeah. I feel like I've been saying that ever since I just saw the name, This is the first time where I'm really just like, oh, right. Sunmi. There you go. Okay, but that song. Yo, really, really good. The retro sound, what is it, 80s or just something like that? They said it would be like this as far as, synthwave, dance pop, retro style pop. Yep, definitely starting it off with that. Man, I just love the sound of it. The instrumental's great. Fun, upbeat. Sunny, great title because this feels like a song that's like meant, for like, I don't know, some daytime party or whatever, or driving somewhere, or being at the beach, something like that. And the lyrics too. It's mainly about like having a good time, outside. Yeah, like I mentioned, there's one line which I love just the way she sings it. It's the "My blue ocean, you're all I need. You can call me wave." That line, love how she sings it. And even the instrumental during that portion of the song, I really like it. This is a song that she performs live, which makes sense because you should promote this song. It should be, if not the title track, definitely the secondary track. Yeah, it's really good, man. Like, You Can't Sit With Us is good, but this feels like more universal as far as I think. I think more people will enjoy this one. The sound of it, the vibe, the lyrics, whatever. Yeah, I think they'll enjoy this one. So it's good that, she's doing live performances of it. Man, I mean, all I can say is that I just really enjoyed listening to it. Sounds good. It has, again, that retro vibe, that city pop, if you want to call it that, vibe, and it just sounds really good, It kind of nailed it. She did. And I know the rest of the album is supposed to kind of be the same, so really interested in how that's going to sound. But as far as this song, it's definitely a highlight on the album. Yeah, and I'm just going to say this right now. It's better than You Can't Sit With Us, to me, just as a song. Yeah, right now, it's the best song on the album. This feels like it's been happening a lot with other albums I listen to as well, where it's like, title track's good, but then, like, second song comes on the album, and I'm like, oh, this is better than the title track, Yeah, just saying, for me, it is. This is really, really good. Okay, next song, 1/6. This album's gonna be a mood, I'm telling you. Oh, damn, this is good.
지나가버린 시간들 내게 더 머무르라 해 후회뿐인 기억에 따스한 이불을 꼭 끌어안아 짓눌린 마음이 버겁다 무기력한 생각에 잠길 즈음에 물 한 잔과 새알에 그 많던 잡음들이 사라져
Give that song a hand. Dude, can I call that song dream pop? Because it damn sure felt like it. Wow. Again, production, instrumental, is just, that deserves a hand. Okay, so from here on out, it's kind of just the same people as far as on the arrangement. So, damn, France, props to you, because this was amazing, dude. Lyrics, great, they're interesting, they fit with like this spacey sort of sound. The way she's singing, just like, you know, just the way she sounds on here, works perfectly with that instrumental. The little effects that they add, the echo kind of effects in the chorus, all that. And that one part where like the beat switches up, don't want to feel gravity, why is it so annoying? That part, nice touch, you know, right before the chorus, dude. And that chorus is amazing, dude. Just the whole arrangement of the song is so good, deserves a hand. Yeah, she sounds great, lyrics are great, but it's like just the mood of the song and the way it kind of makes you feel, the way it made me feel. Ooh, that was really good. So the song's title comes from the moon's surface gravity being a sixth powerful as Earth's. So yeah, that's what the name comes from. Interesting. And that's the title of the album, you know, so interesting. Of course, the title also comes from the quote, on the moon where gravity is 1/6, will the weight of anxiety also be 1/6? Damn, okay. So yeah, that's part of the real stuff she was talking about, and you can see it in, you know, some of these lyrics here. When I'm about to drown in lethargic thoughts. Some of it kind of sad, you know. Add a glass of water and 3 pills. All the noise disappears, you know. Don't want to feel gravity. Why is it so annoying? Yeah, there's like some sad elements in the lyrics, you know. Or at least like, you know, wanting to get away, I guess. But man, I mean, you can just like put this song on probably to someone who obviously doesn't know what she's saying, but they would just probably love how it sounds. Especially like in some kind of like chill setting, whether it be like, you know, some kind of like quiet sort of bar, something like that. This would be perfect, man. Dude, just, I can't get over how good the production is. Can't get over how good the production is, how good she sounds on it. And then the lyrics add an even deeper meaning. So wow, this song might be my favorite, yo. Wow, again, super impressed. This is so good. Okay, next song, Call. Oh, this is about to.
Used to be
another one. Dude, we're 4 songs deep. In terms of the album, one after another, dude. Wow, just banger, great song after great song, dude. Wow, really impressed. Again, the production. I just love the whole sound of the album. Like when I read, it was going to be retro pop and all those little subgenres next to it. I was like, oh, it sounds cool, But now listening to it, I'm like, oh, dude, it's so much better than anything I could have thought of. This is the type of music I enjoy, man. I enjoy listening to damn near any setting, whether it just be sitting here, whether it be having it on when I'm like, playing video games in the car or in a club, wherever. This is just good music. That's the general thing. It's like, this is just good music. Not even good K-pop music, just good music in general. Yeah, production, great. Loved the lyrics and what it was about, like a breakup song. But yeah, I love, again, the lyrics and the chorus and everything about that. Used to call you my boy, and now you call me mad girl. Pick up the phone. All that stuff is really good. Dude, really on a roll. She's on a roll with this album, It's so good. The B-sides on it, each one could be a title track. I'm telling you. That's the quality of each of them so far, that I could be like, oh yeah, you can replace the title track with this, or this, or this. Yeah, that's how you know you're listening to a good album, particularly a good K-pop album, where every B-side you kind of go through, you're like, oh yeah, could have been the title track. Oh yeah, this could have been the title track. So, man, again, I think producers deserve a lot of props. Did you write all the lyrics for this, by the way? I'm trying to see. It just says music and arrangement on the Wikipedia, but I'm interested. But again, France, props to you. And like I said, love the lyrics and what the song is about. Yeah, another banger, man. Okay, next song, Narcissism. Let's go. Oh.
네가 바라보는다 내 눈에 비친 내가 아름다울까 아름다울까 이 표정들이 진실일까 거짓일까 누구일까 너에게 맞춰서 살아간다는 게 더는 견디기 힘들어 내가 누군지도 모르겠어 네가 만든 틀에 날 구겨넣어 그건 나도 아니고 너도 아닌 누군가야 This is someone else 그건 나도 아니었고 너도 아니었던 거야 This is someone else, not me I can see no more 아직도 널 사랑한다고 I can see me no more 어디에도 나아서라고 잊어버린 눈은 이렇게 입술은 될지도 모르겠어 네가 만든 틀에 날 구겨 넣어 너를 사랑한다고 I can see me 너를 어디에도 나왔었다고 읽어보내 눈은 이렇게 입술은 또 이렇게 목소리도 부드러운 살결도 향기도 몸짓도 읽어보내 눈은 이렇게 입술은 또 이렇게 목소리도 부드러운 살결도 향기도 몸짓도 읽어보내 눈은 이렇게 입술은 또 이렇게 목소리도 부드러운 살결도 향기도 몸짓도 읽어보내 눈은 이렇게 입술은 또 이렇게 목소리도 부드러운 살결도 향기도 몸짓도
Okay, the lyrics on this one, man. Whew, okay. They hit a little bit more, you know. This definitely, how can I say, feels more personal than songs before it. Definitely about, like, you know, the big line that, you know, stands out to me is obviously, I don't even know who I am. I squeeze myself into the frame you made. Yeah, it's like, whether it be actually physically talking about, like, you know, body types or, you know, all that, or, you know, an idea, a persona or something that, maybe you're supposed to be, or, you know, people expect you to be, something like that, but really something that you're not. Sort of other people around you, you know, shaping you in ways that, you know, aren't you. So that's kind of what I got, you know, from the song. I would love to hear her talk about the song, in like an interview or something, to get her perspective on it. I mean, as usual, sounded great. As soon as it started, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna love this song, you know. That's been the thing throughout this whole album. But with the lyrics, of course, this one, maybe even more. Well, I don't know. 1/6 is, that's also up there. But like this and 1/6, definitely have, like, you know, lyrics that make them, like, you know, stand out a lot more and just have deeper meanings. You know, Borderline is the last song and next song. Given what that song is about, you know, her borderline personality disorder. Yeah, it feels like in between all this really good music, there's a bigger story being told, especially a personal one. Of course, you know, this next song is all about that. So it's really cool that she can present this, you know, stuff that people can relate to, but also do it in a way that just, like, you know, is appealing to listen to. Yeah, great song once again. Definitely a highlight on the album. Again, lyrics, you know, that really stand out. Just another great piece of work. This album has just been like, dude, one after another. And the messages in there too. It's like really, really good work. Okay, the Borderline video. Now, like I said, I listened to this when it came out. Again, maybe 1 or 2 times, and that's it. And kind of just put it off, you know. Obviously, I had no clue of the deeper meaning of this song, you know, until recently. Yeah, so this just, now watching it again, all these years later, I'm glad it's going to be like new to me almost. So I can appreciate it for what it is more now. Yeah, okay, let's get into it.
be a good girl. Didn't mean to fake it. Getting used to saying I'm okay, and yelling to myself, don't push me away. I'm on the borderline, I'm on the borderline. I'm a good girl, yeah, I'm a good girl, yeah. I'm on the borderline, I'm on the borderline. Please be on my side, please be on my side. Unstable eyes, hands here, and worlds all over the place. Feels like a bird is living in my head. Please don't piss me off. Oh no, I shouldn't have said that, because I'm a good girl. Don't spill it out. I'm on the borderline, I'm on the borderline. I'm a good girl, yeah, I'm a good girl, yeah. I'm on the borderline, I'm on the borderline. Please be on my side, please be on my side. It's been years taking Xanax, and I got so much better. Why people keep saying, what's wrong with her? Digging myself deeper and deeper, I see what I resented to see in the past. Well, okay, better be covered. I gotta be looking vivid and classy. I'm on the borderline, I'm on the borderline. I'm a good girl, yeah, I'm a good girl, yeah. I'm on the borderline, I'm on the borderline. Please be on my side, please be on my side. Don't put me in a bad light till I'm in the limelight. Don't put me in a bad light till I'm in the limelight.
Okay, dude. I mean, all this now, again, watching the video now, even that just takes new meaning. Yeah, like the video is basically like an art piece, and visual almost representation of, like, you know, what maybe she goes through. There's even little parts of the choreo, like, there was one that really stuck out to me. Was it here? That one. Now, that is some. I'm assuming, and I might be reading too much into it, but like you know, that's some like cutting your wrist type of motion right there. I don't know if that's what she's going for, but like that's where my head went to. But more than that, even like facial expressions, movements. By the way, props to the other two dancers. They all work together really well. But yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, this. There's a lot going on here. And then you take in the lyrics and everything, and it's like, you know, this is something really special now. Especially in K-pop, where this type of stuff doesn't really get mentioned or talked about, unfortunately. This is really brave of her to do, and necessary, I think, for her to do. You know, that conversation needs to open up about mental health and all that. Yeah, because, you know, it's like K-pop especially, that stuff doesn't get talked about enough. I don't even know why the first time I listened to it, this didn't stick out to me. But she mentions taking Xanax. And it's like, oh, now it makes sense. But I don't know why a year ago. I didn't go, huh? Man. I don't know what was going on with me a year ago. But thank God, now I know. But yeah, she mentions, taking Xanax to feel better. All that stuff. It's like, she's letting you into her world, which, again, super brave. And it's also, good for people who listen to it and can relate, especially people who are her fans. But even people who aren't and somehow find this, that's another thing. I wish there was actual, not auto-generated lyrics. I wish they had, just normal lyrics. But yeah, people who, kind of just stumble across this video because of what it's about. There's a relatability to it that people will find comforting, or inspiring in a way. To know, someone else is going through this and getting through it. So props to her for doing that. As a song, I mean, even the song is good. Just the way, again, it's produced and everything. But, yeah, the song just has, way more meaning now. I think the lyrics, obviously, great. Super personal, but very relatable and brave. Sounds good. This video is just, again, an art piece. It's up there with, I mean, obviously it's her most personal work, maybe, but it's up there with, one of her best works. It's just really, really good. They showed that video there at the end, the interview one. Definitely gonna check that one out, see, I'm guessing it's her talking about, this video and even, the song, so really interested to see that now. Yeah, this definitely is, because, all the other songs were really just, sort of upbeat pop songs. This is definitely the serious one that slows it down, ends the album, and, has the most personal and relatable lyrics. But at the same time, just a really good song. Yeah. Wow. Dude, this album, man. This now just takes the album to a whole nother level. I'm not saying just because of this song. I already loved the album before. But now, the title, that quote about, 1/6 of my anxiety, this song, even the other songs on the album, and just how good they sound. Dude, this album just jumped up for me as far as one of my favorite projects this year. Yeah. I mentioned it before, even my own battles with my mental health stuff. Now coming out of that, it's whenever I see and hear stuff like this, it's relatable. Everyone's going through something, So between how good the songs are and how much I enjoy them, everything just comes together to create one of my favorite K-pop albums this year, for real. Yeah, and I think the more I listen to it, the more I'm gonna fall in love with it. I just know for a fact. But I just know already right now, this is one of the best projects I've heard this year in every single way. Production, lyrics, vocals, meaning, all that. Yeah, so good. My favorite songs are top 3. Kind of hard. I'll go 1/6, number 1, Sunny, number 2, and then Borderline, number 3. That can change, because obviously going to listen to it again tomorrow and just keep listening to it, you know. But again, I could put any song in there. Honestly, it's pretty funny because You Can't Sit With Us kind of feels like the weakest song on the album. Now going through all the B-sides, yeah. I mean, it is your title track. It's the one that's like in line with like a lot of her other music videos, so it makes sense, you know. It has its place on the album, but like, yeah, going through all the other songs, I was like, man, that now feels like the weakest song, at least to me. You know, I think this album is a work of art. The production is amazing from beginning to end. She sounds fantastic. Super, just amazing retro pop and just pop in general, you know. Great sort of like, you know, almost rock song at the end there. That's super personal, very relatable, and powerful. So, man, this is just 10 out of 10. This is a win. I'd say before this, my favorite album of hers was probably Warning. Man, it might still be just because of like how much, you know, I love all the songs on that album. But this, woo, this is now in competition. Yeah, this is now competing with favorite album of hers. Man, yeah, so good. I hope there's also other interviews as far as the album, maybe like a showcase or something, because I would love to hear her talk about, like, you know, the songs and everything. Obviously, I'm guessing we got the Borderline one, but, you know, even like if she ever talked about like 1/6 or Narcissism, I would love to hear what she had to say about it. All right, that'll do it for this reaction, guys. Hope you enjoyed. And as always, peace, love, have a blessed day. See you next time.